What is up, you guys? So, I've never done this in my vehicle before, filmed with you guys, but I got this new stand that I am excited to give a try. And so, this is going to be a weekly reading vlog. And I'm excited to take you guys along with me. I mean, I have a busy week, but I plan on reading some good books. But first today, I have to go to an appointment, go to the library first this morning, and then go to my sister-in-law so she can look over my kids' homeschooling stuff so we can get a paper signed and sent to the school. And yeah, so... And then I have nothing else going on later, so I'm hoping to read some on the way down to my appointment because it's about a 45-minute drive. But if I don't, because I'll listen to it, I'll be listening to music and filming while I am on my way down there. And I'm hoping to listen to Charm by Tracy Wolff, which is the 5th book in the series. So then I have this one and one more, and then I'm going to be done with it. So I am excited to be done with this series, hopefully by the end of this month, because I've just been listening to them because they're faster to get through, because they are not short books. Each book is, besides Charm, is well over 600 pages. But if you don't know, Charm is part of the Crave series, and the Crave series is about this girl named Grace whose parents die, and she ends up going and living with her uncle up in Alaska, and because he's a headmaster at this boarding school. And little does she know, things start to happen at this boarding school, and to find out, it's a paranormal boarding school which has vampires, werewolves, dragons, and I think that's it at that school. But like, there's a lot of different schools in other states and countries that cater to the paranormal. But so you have Grace, and then come in her love interest Jackson, and he's a brooding vampire, and all of a sudden these bad things are happening to Grace, and she's trying to find out why all this is happening. And because it just seems like someone's trying to get revenge on her, and she don't know why. So that's about the gist of the series, especially like the first book. I don't want to give too much away because everything happens so fast in this book that if I would say too much, then I would give a bunch away for the other books. But yeah, so I'm going to listen to Charm. I'm hoping to physically read A Court of Mist and Fury for my reread, because my mom and sister-in-law and I, we are in this book club. And we haven't met for the past couple months. We're meeting July 14th. And so we're going to be discussing the first two ACOTAR books and Georgie All Along, which I absolutely love that book. And so I need to get the second book reread because I want to annotate it. That's why I'm rereading it. But yeah, that's about it for the beginning of this. I know it's a little bit longer beginning than what I'm used to, but I'm just driving and enjoying and talking to you guys, and can't wait to see what this week brings. And I will give you guys probably another update once I get to my doctor's appointment, before I go in and then after I go in, because I want to discuss with you guys how my appointment went, and yeah, go from there. But right now I'm getting ready to pull into the library to go print off some papers, like I said. So I need to get off here and get my butt on the road because I need to do this, stop and get coffee and something to eat. And yeah, and I hope the library is open today, because that would not be good if it's not. Yeah, I believe it's open. But yeah, so enjoy this little ride along montage that's going to be coming up, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, you guys. I am here at my appointment. I am getting ready to go in, and I'm hoping for a good A1C number. I'm hoping for low 7s, which would be great. If you didn't know, I am a type 1 diabetic. I have been since I was 21, and it's been a struggle. I mean, it was harder after I had my son, just getting everything back under control, and then I got pregnant again, and after that it was even harder. I think just with kids, it's harder to maintain your sugars and stuff because you want to eat what they eat, and sometimes you can't, and it gets hard. And the past year or so, I've been really working on getting my sugars under control, which has helped with my new insulin pump that I have and the continuous glucose monitor that I have. So I can always check my sugar and make sure and see when I'm going low and when I'm going high, and I can always correct those right away, which I do. And it's just been a whirlwind. I have only had one other A1C done since I had my pump, and I got it in November. So I can't wait to see how it is today compared to last time, and I just have my hopes up, and that's all I can do going into this appointment. But yeah, so I'm gonna head inside, get checked in, and talk to you guys after my appointment, which will be a while for me, but will be like 1 second for you guys. Alright, so I just got back into my vehicle from my appointment, and everything went so good. My A1C is great, and he was really happy, and I'm on cloud 9 right now because you never know going in there on what he's gonna say, what's gonna happen, and all that. So I can't be any happier and ecstatic. And yeah, so now I need to go to my sister-in-law so she can check over the kids' school stuff from homeschooling this year. And yeah, and maybe I'll do a little driving montage like I did and for you guys. So it is Tuesday. I did not really update you guys much yesterday on what was going on because I was so wore out after I got home yesterday, and I just sat down and started reading. So I started ACMAF, and with it being my reread, I'm not really gonna talk much about it. I'm maybe on chapter 3 in the book, so I didn't make it very far. And rereading it just brings back all the feels that I had the first time I read it. And then I did not start the next book in the Crave series, but I did start The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, and I am, let's see, about 30 pages in, and I'm just enjoying it. If you don't know, Lucy Foley writes thriller books. So she wrote The Guest List, which I absolutely loved, and she wrote The Paris Apartment, which was really, really, really good. And this is the last book I have of hers to read, and then I'm caught up on the books that I own of hers, and I just felt like I was in like a thriller mood and wanted to like mix it up a little bit, especially since I've been continuously reading the Crave series, which is fantasy. I needed to like break something up in there, especially since I'm going to be listening to the next book in the Crave series, and I'm reading Akamath, so I figured this was a good book, and it's not very long, and her books usually are easy to get through. And yeah, so The Hunting Party is about, I think it's 5 or 6 friends go on this trip on New Year's Eve, and 3 days later someone goes missing and a body shows up. So we don't know who it is yet, but everybody's a suspect, and there's the friends, and then there's the gamekeeper who takes care of the place, and then there's 2 other people that are staying at this, I want to say kind of like, it's not really a resort, but we'll just say vacation home. And so you're trying to figure out who is dead and who did it. So I'm not very far into it, but it's really good, and it's so easy to get through, and I'm just excited to continue reading today. And yeah, so I'm gonna read. I have to take my son to an appointment, and then we have a baseball game tonight, tournament. So hopefully I can get some reading done in between there and get a big chunk of this book read. All right. Good morning, you guys. So it has been a day since I have updated you guys. The last time I updated you was Tuesday morning, and I have not updated you guys since, and it is Thursday morning. But I will say I made it almost halfway in The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, and I am really enjoying it. I have no idea who has died. I have no idea who the suspects would be. Usually I have an idea of my own, but I have no idea. Sorry if you guys hear some noise. It's my vehicle. As you can tell, I'm driving. But so I'm really enjoying that read. I am not the happiest camper right now because I have to run back to Menards. My husband and I so we redid our back patio, and we built a pergola, and I can't wait to show you guys that. So we went and bought a sectional last night for underneath my pergola, unboxed it, got the table together. It did not come with the bolts that I need for the couch, so I had to run back to Menards. And then we also bought a set of chairs with a long table. It comes with 6 chairs to it. If you don't know, we have, excuse me, 7 people in our family. So I have 5 kids, and it's my husband and I. But we just bought the table with 6 chairs, and so I'm gonna try and get a couple of those boxes in here of the chairs, and I need to measure the table when I get there and see, hold on, there we go, and see if the table will fit in this van and go from there. But yeah, I am not the happiest camper that I have to go back and get bolts and stuff, but luckily I already had to go back, and for the table and chairs anyways, so I'm gonna have to run in, tell them that the box did not come with the bolts that I needed for the couch, and see what happens, because I'm gonna try and be nice, but we'll see, because I spent quite a bit of money last night on this stuff to not get the bolts and stuff that I need. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, that is my update. If I get them, you will know in the next clip, because I am hoping to film myself building the couch and taking this along with me, and hopefully listening to an audiobook while I do it, and go from there. Alright, I will see you guys then. Good morning, you guys. So it is Saturday, and last night I finished The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley, and I will say I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't my favorite Lucy Foley book. I just feel like it was missing like something that like the guest list has and the Paris apartment has. But it was good. I mean, I did not guess who died and who did what and everything, so that was a shock to me. But I just feel like everything else was just, it was okay. But yeah, so that's the only book I got done this week because I was busy doing other things. But I am hoping to film a trade my screen time for reading this coming week and seeing how many books I can get read in that. And yeah, but that is it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. I know there was a lot of car scenes in there of me talking in the car, but like I said, I was busy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll be the first to know when I am posting. And as always, keep on reading, people. Bye!